We are covering campaign 2022 this morning.
Colorado's newest congressional district is already branded as a hot race to watch across the country this November. Joining us now is State Senator Barbara Kirkmeyer. She won a GOP primary race in the new 8th congressional district. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning.
Yes,
it's great to be
good morning.
Here.
Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, so first we want to let people know where this new district is because it is new. It stretches from Thornton to Greeley along the I-25 corridor in many of our booming suburbs. So and it's a growing area.
Yeah, it's actually like the first new congressional district we've seen in a few decades. So what are some of the advantages of taking on a challenge like that, and also maybe the challenges of doing that?
I think it's wonderful that they've carved this district out of Adams and Weld County, and it actually goes up the 85 corridor as well. So there's a lot of agriculture in the district, especially along that 85 corridor. But I think people are excited because they feel like, okay, great, you know, we're that important. We're going to get a new district, and we're going to have people who live close to us here.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, you're Republican. Your opponent, Representative Yadira Caraveo, she is Democrat. How are you going to attract the moderate and unaffiliated voters in that area?
You know, I think it's the same thing that I've been doing even in all my other races that I've been in. I was a county commissioner for 20 years, won 5 different elections in that race, and now currently sit as a state senator. But, you know, I do a lot of door-to-door and go out and talk to people and get to know the communities, and very familiar with Weld County, and it's Adams County that I've been concentrating on. But when I go to the door, the issues are still the same. Whether it's Democrats, Republicans, or unaffiliates, it's about the inflation. It's about, I mean, the #1 issue I get is how much it's costing me to put gas in my tank, right? And then it's also about the securing the border. Education's a huge issue. So those issues are important to all of us, regardless of what affiliation anyone is.
A lot of Latino voters up there. How do you reach out to that demographic, one that's going to be very important across the country come November?
Again, you know, folks are saying the same thing regardless of whose door I go to. It's about how much is it costing me, and, you know, is our quality of life better in the last couple of years with, you know, the policies and the legislation that's been passed, or do we need to really work on, you know, the rising crime rate, the inflation, and again, education. Those issues, it doesn't matter which demographic you talk to, which county I'm in, it's the same thing at any of the doors that I've been going to.
All right, Senator Kirkmeyer, thank you so much for joining us and taking the time out.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate being here.
Thanks so much.